Hello everyone, welcome back. By now, we have explored how AI sees, talk, and create, and it's mind blowing, right? So amazing that sometimes we feel like just handling over the key to our brain to an AI. Let's write an essay, tell us what to watch, what maybe even decide what to eat, what career to pick. But stop for a second. Can we really trust AI completely? Should we let it drive our decision without human in the driver's seat? The honest answer, my friend, is a big resounding no. Not because AI is evil, but because it is like a super intelligent but utterly naive friend who has read every book in the world but never actually lived a single day of life. Today, we are going to talk about why we must not always hold the diya of our own judgment, even when the brightest AI spotlight is shining. Let's go. Imagine you have a friend. Let's call him Algo. Algo is a topper. He mug up the entire library. You ask him what is the chemical formula of water. He instantly say H2O. Brilliant. You asked him write a poem about friendship. He generated a beautiful short of 2 seconds. You are amazed. You started trusting him blindly. Then the history exam comes. You ask him who won the Battle of Panipat in 1526. He confidently, without blinking, say the Marathas. You wrote it down. Later you find out the answer was Babur. Elgo was wrong. But he sounds so sure. Why? Because he didn't actually know the history. He just predicted the most probable sounding answer based on some confused pattern he read in a poorly written blog once. This is the first huge reason we can't trust AI completely. AI confuse confidence with correctness. It's like a student who bluff extremely well. It doesn't know the answer. It generates the most statistically plausible sequence of words. This bluffing is what experts call a hallucination. So, would you trust Algo to fill your actual board exam paper? No, right? He is a tool, not a substitute for studying. Let's bring this home. You decide to trust a smart AI chef to cook your family Sunday lunch. You tell it, make authentic Hyderabadi biryani. It had all the recipe data in the world, but look at what happened. Biased in data. The AI is mostly trained on North Indian recipes. So start adding lot of garam masala and completely skip the sourness of raw mango. That what make it Hyderabadi. So it make a pulao and call it a biryani. This is a data bias. The world AI world is limited by the data it was fed. Missing common sense. The recipe say add salt to taste. The AI doesn't have the taste bud. It doesn't know what taste means. It calculates a statistical average of salt in 10,000 biryani recipe and dump 3 tablespoon in. The biryani is now a salt mine. AI lack common sense. It can't smell, taste or feel. No understanding of context. The family is your grandfather who has a high BP who can't eat much salt. The AI has no way to understand this deep, unspoken human context. It just follow the pattern. Would you let this robot cook for your family unattended? Would you supervise, taste, and adjust in the same way we must supervise AI in important tasks. Now let's look at some more serious situation. Self-driving car. You get in, there is a AI driver. Call him Autopilot Kaka, and on a smooth, perfect, marked highway in California, he drives beautifully. But you are in India. A cow decides to sit in the middle of the road. A traffic policeman is widely waving his hand to stop you, but the digital signal is green. A child balloon float across the street for an AI trained only on clean rule following traffic. This complete system is meltdown. The rule based world and the real chaotic world have collided. The AI confidence drop. It might suddenly break, suddenly freeze, make a wrong turn. So this shows us that AI fail in edge cases, unpredictable, chaotic, real life situation. They weren't in training manual. It lacked the nuanced judgment of human who has grown up navigating exactly this street. Would you trust autopilot Kaka to drive you blindfolded? No. You would be always keep your eyes on the road. Now this is the part nobody really talk about at the chai stall. Every interaction with an AI is a transaction. You are not customer. You are very often the product. AI fuel is data, your data. When you use free AI essay writer, a funny face filter, or which celebrity do I like app, you are feeding it your face, your writing style, your voice pattern, your deepest interest. The data is then used to train the AI further or to build advertising profile of you that is so accurate. It is known, it knows you, it's known you want a new pair of jeans before you do. Can you trust a system whose entirely business model rely on analyzing your secret? Not completely. You must protect your privacy. Don't share sensitive personal data with the random AI chatbot. Always check the privacy setting. Your data is a modern day treasure, and AI is very hungry pirate if you are not careful. And finally, the scariest weapon of AI in the AI arsenal, deep fake. Generative AI can now create a video of anyone saying anything without terrifying realism. An angry video of politician, a false confession of by a celebrity, a fake obscene image of a classmate, all this can be generated by someone with a grudge and cheap AI tool. In India, where a single WhatsApp forward can go viral in minutes, cause a real world panic or violence, this is extremely dangerous. If you see a video of famous person saying something shocking, your first instinct should be not to believe it. It should be asked, could this be AI generated? So, can we trust our eyes and ear anymore? We must adapt. We must move from seeing is believing. Verify before you believe. Never forward something just because it's shocking. Be a smart, responsible digital citizen. So, after all this, what is the right relationship with AI? It's not about the total distrust, and it's definitely not about total surrender. It's about partnership, where you are the senior partner, the captain of the ship. The perfect formula is AI as a chai making assistant. Let's do what it does the best, crunching massive data, identifying pattern, giving you fast option, drafting your boring stuff. But you, the human, are the one who taste the chai, exercise judgment, add the secret ingredient, love, ethics, and context, decide who get the first cup, morals and priorities, knows not to serve chai to the guest with acidity, empathy. AI is a tool, like a knife or a fire. It is incredibly powerful and useful, but knife can cut vegetable or hurt someone. It depends on the hand that hold it. Never give up your power to think, question, and decide. The moment you hand over your critical thinking to an algorithm, you stop being the user and start being used. So, can we trust AI completely? The simple answer is no. Trust is to be fast pattern matcher, a creative muse, a helpful assistant, but never trust it to be a moral compass, a source of absolute truth, or a driver without the hand on the wheel. The real intelligence, that that understand your grandmother unspoken recipe tips, your friend's sad face behind a smile, the the chaos on the Indian street, and still the one sitting in your head, beating in your heart. Keep the diya of human judgment lit always. If this video gave you a healthy dose of digital caution, do share it with your friend. Thank you so much.